do I pronounce right?
Yes, Yoav.
Yoav. Yes. Nice to meet you. I'm Katerina. We're doing a video blog for MusicPassion Club. What questions do you hate? Because I expect that you already gave many interviews.
Yes. I don't actually have... I might have favorites when I'm not very creative, like in Medici, but I don't have any ones that I hate.
Okay. As I know, you started to play piano very early.
Yes, at the age of 3.
At 3. Whose idea was it?
Idea was it? Well, that's how it goes. When I was just born, my parents started to make me listen to music, and then they saw that I'm very sensitive to music, so they let me try the piano that was at my home, and I tried it, and I remember I really liked it and it was really cool. So they decided that instead that I just like ding 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 ding, just play random kids, I might go to a teacher and learn, yeah. And from that time on.
Do you enjoy playing?
Of course.
Because I know many children who don't like to play, but still they are pushed by parents, and this is awful. Then you are lucky.
Yes, I'm lucky. I have amazing parents, both of them. That what I think the ideal parent should do is support what his child wants. And they ask me what I want, if I like to play piano, if that's what I want to do, if I want to take it professionally. I tell them what I want and what I want to do and what is my path, what is my goals, what are my dreams, and they help me achieve them, and that's the beauty. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Great speech. I hope parents will be very happy to hear this. So can you tell me, do you have some other maybe interests except music?
Interests? I love a lot of things. I love all kinds of music. I like sports. Yeah,
Which kind?
I love running. I love swimming. Extreme sports, I didn't actually try. For example, skiing, because I need to be
careful.
My hands, be careful. Yeah, exactly. But yeah. I love sports, singing I love, for example.
Oh, what kind?
Beatbox. Singing, a lot of kinds of singing. I like also opera.
Do you sing opera?
Yes, a bit.
Do I have a chance to ask?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yes, and
Bravo! Bravo! So I expect that it is only the first time we can hear it officially. So we will wait. Who knows? Which composers do you like? Maybe opera, maybe... Which composers are your favorite?
I love a lot of composers. A lot of interviews ask me, what is your favorite composer? And this is a very hard question for me to ask, because each composer, and also the same goes with performers, it's hard for me to tell what I like the most, because each one gives me another thing that the other doesn't. And I like each one in another way. So it's a very complicated thing to tell what is my favorite, for example. And I love so many composers that I don't want to start to list them up, because then I will forget something. Like, people will be like, what, you don't like that one? I'll be, of course I love it, I just forgot it.
Great. But you recently performed, which pieces did you perform there?
I performed, I had a recital a few days ago in Verbier, filmed by Dmitry. I played a Chopin sonata, Chopin sonata number 3, and then a Martinez sonata, and then a Rachmaninoff sonata number 2, and I played encores such as Lista Campanella, and then a very interesting jazz encore. And yeah, you can all see it in Medici.
Great. You spoke that each composer give you different feelings or something, maybe emotions. If you have passion to music, it's about emotions.
Yes.
Still, we have many composers who deal mostly with intellectual process. For example, if we would say about Chopin, what kind of things do you take from him?
Chopin is an incredible composer. He's a very romantic person, as you know. And he has these effortless kind of moves. And also he was a very sick person. It's hard to start to describe composers. You need to like feel it. You read about them, you hear the music, and as time goes, you start realizing and like getting into their mind and understand what they're trying to tell through the music. To start describing feelings is very hard because emotions are emotions, and it's hard to like make them into words.
If we would try to say, what do you take from Chopin in one word? What is Chopin for you in one word?
Amazing.
Amazing.
But all of them are amazing.
Then some particular thing. Chopin is
the melodies of him. Something is really incredible about his melodies. And all these rhythmic things. You have those polonaises, valse, and it's hard.
Great. That's what I wanted. I won't ask about Rachmaninoff, but still, maybe Rachmaninoff will be easier to say in one word.
Be easier. Rachmaninoff. Maybe just say, let's do again, that I say composers' names with expression. Instead of saying one word about them, I will do expressions of those composers. Okay.
No.
So Rachmaninoff, and then Chopin, and then Bach, and then Mozart, and then we have Haydn, and we have also Beethoven. We know all what I'm singing right over there. And give me all more composers.
I think we have an actor.
Yes, I love to act.
Not only pianist and a singer. We have an actor. So it is really very pleasant to speak to you and very interesting to look at you. And I hope everyone will be happy. You were very young when you gave your first performance. How old were you?
I don't remember what was my first performance. I think it was around 4. And at 5 I already went to a competition.
Oh!
Yes. So very young.
Unbelievable. You already played in Carnegie Hall?
I played in Carnegie Hall when I was 7.
And since that time did you play?
Yes, of course. I played with a lot of orchestras. I played Haydn Concerto, Beethoven Concerto. I played Chopin #1 with Daniel Loren at the age of 11. And I played Rachmaninoff #2 with the Israeli Philharmonic. And I also played Haydn with Spivakov. So a lot of performance.
Except sports, except music, do you have some interaction with friends? Do you have time? How many times do you practice each day?
You know, it's very hard to say how much time I practice because it's not about like, okay, I did my hours, that's it, I'm done, or something like that. I practice to gain something. I have a goal, a mission that I want to do while I practice. And music, I'm trying to reach music, so it's really hard, like, to tell, like, I don't count and don't think that I should look at the hours as my main goal. Like, okay, I should do 8 hours a day, that's my goal. Okay, I did it, now everything is good. If I want to play more than 8 hours, shouldn't I? I would say, yeah, so it's a very open thing, I think.
Okay, so you don't have a precise schedule for every day?
Not that much. But I still need to manage my time really good if I want to make friends. And I do meet a lot of friends. I have friends from all over the world, and I have friends from school. And I meet them. I find time.
Musicians still have time to interact with friends.
Yes.
Can you tell me another thing? Do you travel much?
Yes.
Where have you been already performing?
Performed at United States. I have been performing in Italy, Budapest, which is Hungary.
As a tourist, what countries do you prefer?
Do I prefer? Everybody, just like composers and performers, it's the same thing. Everything gives me something else. And another thing that people ask, what is your favorite audience? Well, the amazing audience everywhere around the world. And as Horowitz says, our great friend, that all we care about is that they will be quiet.
If we would not speak about playing, just as a person who comes to another city and, for example, some cities are really amazing. For me, it's da-da-da. And for you, it's...
All da-da-da. Yes.
All da-da-da?
Yeah.
I
love architecture, and I love also nature. So I love a lot of kinds of things. So as a tourist, I love a lot of places, and it's really hard to start leveling them up.
Good answer. Okay, let's speak about something very strange. I don't know. Did you try to cook?
Oh, cooking. I am trying to be careful on my hands as much as possible. So cooking, not that much. Not that much.
Okay. Do you have some favorite food?
Oh wow, favorite food. One of the questions I actually prepare for interviews. I don't actually prepare myself for interviews. But one of the ones, the only questions in the world I ever prepared was, what is my favorite food? And I will tell you the truth. That's how it works. When we aren't hungry, then they're not actually favorite food. We don't want to eat anything, right? So you don't actually want to eat, we don't have any favorite food. Then, if we didn't eat all day, everything is our favorite. Just give us something to eat.
Bravo, bravo. Really great, really great. Let's maybe speak about Israel.
Yeah.
So it's your country, and if you would invite people to Israel, why should they come to Israel?
To hear me play.
But still, we can hear you in Verbier. We don't need to go to Israel.
Also, why that? Well, listen, if you really like me, I believe you will go and hear me also in Israel. Israel is a great place, just like any other country. There is a beach and there is a lot of amazing places. Well, I think all of the people know that, and a lot of people come to Israel, so I don't think I need to tell you like why you need to come. You will come, okay? You will come. What do I dream about? I dream about being one of the top concert pianists in the world. That's my goal. And just play more and more and more and more, and meet more people, and play to more people. That's my goal.
Why do you want to be one of the greatest pianists? What for?
That's my goal. That's what I want to be. I just love playing so much. And that's the thing I want to be best in. So, yeah, that's why.
Do you have idols?
It's a hard question because, as I said, everyone gives me something else. I can't say, one is my idol. He's just perfect. He's just the one I'm looking at, and it's just awesome. Like, I get from all of them like become one idol, like one big inspiration for me that pushes me forward to become better as a pianist and as a musician.
What qualities do you have so you can reach this kind of professionalism?
It's about making music, being a virtuoso. It's hard to explain how to be a good pianist. Yeah, it's a really hard question.
What features of character help you to reach your goals?
Understanding. You need to understand what the person is trying, or what the composer, trying to show you, so you can actually receive it, and then you need to know how to share it with the people, how to get the music outside, how to transfer it to the people, so they can understand the emotions.
You want to be a great pianist? Then who are you today?
A great pianist.
Already?
Yes.
Bravo. So you don't need to do anything anymore?
That's the beauty about music, and you can see it on all of the greatest artists. For example, Verbier, which I worked a lot with. I worked with him in the Jerusalem Center. I met with him. He, even though he's very, very experienced and he's an amazing, amazing pianist, he's always looking forward. He's always becoming better every year. If someone would play for him a piece and I will come a year later, he will have other things to say about it, much more interesting things. The thing is that music is endless. You always develop. That's the beauty about music. There is no such thing as a stop. There is no such thing as level 100 from 100. It's from level from, you know, there is no ending, and that's the beauty about music.
Is it your first time in Verbier?
This is the second time in Verbier. I was invited last year as a student in resident, and it was such an amazing experience, just like this time.
Could you tell us a couple of words about this student in residence? What does it mean?
So you come as a student, but a bit younger, from the age 13 to 15. And just like all the other students, you get master classes, very important, from a lot of teachers. And the beauty about Verbier, that you don't only go to master class, you can go to a lot of other master classes, you can go to a lot of other concerts, and you can meet a lot of musicians. And that's the beauty, you really get a lot of inspiration, and it's endless. It's so much information, so much knowledge, so much inspiration, and that's the beauty about Verbier.
And this time, what is different?
It's hard to tell. It's the same thing, but always exciting, always inspiring, and I just want to tell everybody, because this is very dangerous. Verbier is a very dangerous thing. It's very dangerous. Once you go there once, you will be addicted. And then, year afterwards, you will be shaken like, I need to go there, I need this drug, I need this Verbier. So, if you go once to Verbier, you're going to go every year afterwards. So, just you need to take that in mind. That you're gonna be
all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Bravo, bravo. But I would say the difference is, last time you were a student in residence, and this time you are a great pianist, a performer. Already great performer.
Thank you. My schedule is a secret. But you can go to my website, yoavlevanon.com. You can go to yoavlevanon.com.
You can go.
And you will see my schedule, and also in Facebook. And also in Instagram, you can follow me there and you will see everything that I'm doing and I'm going to do. You can catch me in my next concerts.
Hypnosis.
Yes, you will come to my concerts.
For sure.
Yes, you all come.
Bravo. The last question. What kind of music do you like to listen except classical?
Oh wow, a lot of music. But classical.
Some names maybe.
Names.
Genres, rock, pop, techno.
I don't exactly know what I'm listening to.
Can you sing something?
Oh wow. Okay, do.
No, you don't remember something.
It's hard because there's so much classical music going on that I need to explore. So yeah.
So no, you don't have much time for that now.
Yeah.
Okay. Мне кажется, we did it. I feel we did it.
I want to say everyone, thank you for this, for watching this interview. You can see it was a wonderful interview, and thank you for you hosting this amazing interview. And everyone that saw me in Verbier, I want to thank you again for everybody who came and everybody that watched in TV. I hope all of you enjoyed this very interesting interview. I must say it was very fun.
For sure, they will. They will for sure.
Yes. Have a great summer.
Right.